deal with it if y'all don't. Her boyfriend, yeah. Stealing from me, and that's the thing I give her letting them move in. She come at me with the machete and bumped into me and said, I'll cut you up.
And my machete swings.
How does your machete swing?
This body cam footage documents a disturbance response by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office in St. Augustine, Florida on July 9, 2024. What began as a landlord-tenant dispute quickly escalated into a serious criminal investigation.
I just got home, literally just got home, knocked on the door. I had my purse, my dog in my hands.
Coming out.
I had my puppy in my hand. I had my my book bag on my back, and I had my machete in my hand with my jacket.
I just did that. Hey, has he got guns in there?
Maybe. This morning we woke up and my boyfriend was gone. You can look right here. And you can see all.
Come outside.
Hey, no, 4451. And now your traffic, you might cut out.
Yeah, we're just talking.
She threatened me with a machete in my living room.
Oh. Calm down, remember?
I will deal with it if y'all don't.
We're just coming to talk.
I want to arrest you. She threatened me. I got witnesses with a machete in my living room with a machete. Pulled on me in my living room.
We got sorted out.
I'm out on bond for the same aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
We were there.
I know what the deal is. I want her taken out of here.
Don't go back in the house. We're investigating something.
I got witnesses.
We'll work with it. Happy to talk to you. You just need to calm down.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm upset.
Absolutely.
My house.
Absolutely.
And she owes me $370 right now, and she's a freeloading bitch.
Shush.
Sorry, sack of shit.
Okay. Take it down. You remember, we got to go report me and you. Remember me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Have I ever wronged you?
No, you're good. I respect you. I'm sorry for being this way. I'm upset.
I understand.
I'm under great duress right now. Not on my psych meds, neither.
Let's come on this side of the grass. Let's chill out just a little.
I'm not armed. I'm not.
You're good.
Haven't threatened her. She in my living room, brother.
You don't got to explain to me. I understand what's going on.
Jail,
you understand how that has to work? We have to have cooperation.
I got
no.
Witnesses.
We need the victim. Listen, I'm not going to speak over you. You're alleged to be the victim of this, correct?
Alleged? Yes. She threatened me right in my living room with 3 witnesses.
Soon we're going to have to leave because you're not cooperating with us. Do you understand? So here's the deal.
So y'all take me to jail
No.
for the same thing.
I don't want to repeat myself. I've never wronged you. I always treat you with respect and kindness.
Whatever.
No, whatever.
I'll go do anything. Can I go inside and just...
No.
I want her out of my...
Can you please just listen to me for a second?
Sir, I'm trying.
Let's not interrupt me.
I'm very upset.
I'm the last person you want to interrupt because I've always been
really
nice to you.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to explain. You're the alleged victim of this, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't care about a witness. We need the victim to cooperate.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
I'm trying.
But in order to do that...
Deputies are dispatched to a reported physical disturbance involving a woman attempting to force her way back into a residence after being asked to leave. The homeowner, a disabled veteran, tells deputies he evicted the tenant for unpaid rent and alleged theft of his belongings.
Yes, right.
And I just gave my landlord $1,200. She's riding on my dollar on my back for 3 months, 4 months now, 4 weeks now, with not paying nothing. And stole all my dishes and shit in the house. I don't have half the silverware I had, glasses, plates, all kinds of shit gone missing, food out of my house. Every time I put something in the refrigerator, they get it without asking or anything. And use my dishes and leaves them dirty because they're fucking pigs. I'd hate to see their ass when they get off the fucking toilet. They're so fucking scummy.
So what happened today?
Nothing. She just all of a sudden showed up and I said, when y'all go pay rent? She said, you eat a dick, I ain't paying you nothing, and pulled a machete on me and threatened me.
How big was this machete?
About this long.
Is it still in the house?
Huh? She had it. I don't know where it is.
Be quiet. Be quiet. We're talking to him. Be quiet.
Do you want to go in the car?
No,
So you need to shut up.
I was just letting you know.
Shut up. We're talking to one person at a time. You're not going to interject us.
Okay, so...
And she told me she bumped it, run up on me, into me, and said she'd cut me up.
Bumped it how? Was it poking
She
at you?
come at me with the machete and bumped into me and said, I'll cut you up.
But
That's what she
not
did.
safe. We're just getting the details.
I would be in cuffs right now if somebody said I did that. I'd be in cuffs, right?
We have a thorough investigation to do.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm calming down.
That's how the sheriff's office operates.
We're talking to you.
I'm sorry to calm down, Mal, I'm sorry.
So she came at you, she bumped into you with
Yeah,
it.
she chest bumped me, check bumped me like a check bump. in basketball.
Okay.
And with the machete in her hand, said, "I'll cut you up."
Okay. And then what happened?
I'm screaming, "Get the fuck out of my house, call 911."
And she came outside?
And she went out to get her dog. She kept holding my door open for my AC to fly out because she ain't paying electric or nothing. I said, "Shut my fucking door." And I shut my door. When she went out to get her dog, I shut my door and locked it.
Did she still have the machete in her hand when she came outside?
Yes, she did.
He further reports that during the confrontation, the woman allegedly threatened him with a machete. Reports involving weapons immediately elevate officer response and safety considerations.
Are into me for 4 weeks right now, freeloading and stealing my shit right out of my house. Her and her boyfriend, yeah. Stealing from me, and that's the thing I get for letting them move in.
Is that how long she's lived here? 4 weeks?
Ma'am?
That's how long she's lived here? 4 weeks?
No, they paid the first 2 weeks. 6 weeks they've been here all together.
Okay.
They paid the first 2 weeks and they just stop paying and steal my shit, eat my food, just be a slob, leave it dirty, don't wipe their ass, they're stinking pigs.
I don't know anybody.
Is it consistent? Is your story consistent?
There are other people inside, but I don't know who they are.
Yeah, but she witnessed it, right?
Yeah.
Is your story consistent? The sequence of
Actually,
events? What
I didn't hear.
They said that he chest bumped her and then had the machete, raised the machete up and said, I'm
She
going to cut
raised
you.
it up and she pointed it at him, and she was
Said, I'm
very
going to cut you
threatening
up.
with it.
And he said, I have reason to fear, all that. But he said
I
it
was
started
afraid
over.
too.
He said this all started with Ren because he's tired for freeloading.
Yeah. That's tracking. She's saying that he shoved her out the door, though. And that
She was banging on the front,
You guys locked her out.
and then I went to the back to try to get out, but I couldn't.
You secure her.
Upon arrival, deputies separate the involved parties. This is standard procedure to de-escalate tensions and gather independent statements. Deputies interview the victim and available witnesses. Consistency across statements is a key factor in determining probable cause.
Okay. Put that down. What is that in your hand?
My bunny boy.
Put it down.
Why?
Because you're putting your handcuffs for it. Go real quick.
Why? Dude, can I see? Okay, Mom, I'm going to jail.
Don't resist.
I'm
Get cuffs, put cuffs on while older.
Why am I going to jail?
you're in pain right now.
Okay, so can I please rest charges on you? I need to work and you know my boyfriend. You don't have to be so
No,
rough.
you pulled away from me.
No, I didn't. I
pulled away.
was trying to hang out. You know.
If I didn't grab you, you were pulling away
No,
from me.
but I was trying to hang up my phone.
Be quiet.
Will you grab my phone?
Be quiet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, never
I didn't know.
Be quiet.
You didn't want to be out of here.
You hold yourself off.
Yeah.
Look away from me.
Can I please talk to my mom? Will you grab my boyfriend?
Can you be quiet, please? No, can you be quiet?
Am I going to
Can you be quiet?
Can you
be quiet?
Yeah, I got to put my sunglasses on.
You just said yes and you're still talking.
Can you make pictures?
In a second.
I did not do nothing. I did not even do anything. All this.
Do me a favor. I know you want a landscape clean, but just let's,
Yeah, just leave it alone right now, okay? I know. Just take a breath.
Can you go get my boyfriend?
No. No.
All right, let's go to the car real quick.
No. My dog.
No.
I'm not releasing my dog. I don't know where to go. Please tell me where to go. Like, I have video footage of him stealing from me and everything. I've been...
Today's incident is...
Yeah. Am I going to jail? Can you grab my phone from the grass?
I might have.
I can find it.
Listen, that one.
Okay, you can listen.
Come here.
I'm not even doing nothing.
Just stay.
Listen, can you tell me if I'm...
I already told you.
You just need to do me a favor, ready? Real quick, just shh. Real quick, just and then sit in this car. You're being detained, and we're gonna go from there.
Okay. I need to talk to one of y'all though.
Submit that for Prince. Since he said that she had the entire time.
Yeah, it fits with the description of the...
Okay.
After deputies evaluate the totality of circumstances, statements, admissions, witness accounts, and the presence of a deadly weapon, the suspect admits to holding a machete during the dispute. She claims it swung accidentally after being pushed, disputing the intent behind the action. Based on consistent testimony and evidence, deputies determine there is probable cause to make an arrest.
Listen, I need to talk to you, please.
After I read you something.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Relax. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you questions and have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering any time. You also have the right to stop answering any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand each of these rights if I explain to you?
Yes, sir.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to ask a series of questions. I just need your cooperation, and honesty is the best policy. We have two people with consistent stories, and your little, you know, whatever you talk to him about, is kind of sounding like the truth.
And he said, God, whatever that song goes, if you're knocking, don't come in or whatever. And I said, please let me in. He said, I went to go knock on my window. I don't know if he heard me or not, but I come back to the door. I knock again. Nugget's running with Bella, so I'm yelling at Nugget. I picked her up, went to knock on the door again. He wouldn't let me in.
Are you outside the house the entire time?
Yes, I went. Yes, the doors are locked, the back door. And so I go to this window. I knock on it twice. They didn't, I guess because of all the commotion, they didn't want to answer it. So then that's whenever I went to pull out my phone. He finally opened it. I go inside. I'm yelling at Nugget. I'm right there at the front door, literally with my back on it. And he goes to push me out the door. And I dropped my dog and I dropped my my sweaters or whatever. They're soaking wet. And my machete swings. I did not. I swear on.
How does your machete swing?
Because he pushed me.
Why do you have a machete in your hand?
I just told you I picked it up out the window because it was outside my window.
So you picked up a machete during conflict?
No, there was no conflict. I was trying to...
You just said he wasn't letting you in.
I didn't know it was going to be like that. Like, I did not know that. I swear to God.
You didn't know, so you're obviously... He's not letting you in. There's conflict going on, and you armed yourself with a machete.
I thought, no. I did not... No, there was no conflict at that point in time. I did not, because he does this all the time. He leaves the door locked at all points. He don't answer it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? This is an ongoing thing. I can show you video footage.
We don't care about that.
Huh?
How long have you been living here?
A few months. I've been trying to find somewhere to go. He comes to my door the other night and slaps the door. And that's why I had to call the first time. And y'all, it's amazing. I made a report. He slapped the fucking door, and he got beat up in my room by a boyfriend. And
no, we care about today.
I understand. I'm trying to explain to you what, like,
no past actions would lead you to today.
I did not swing the wrist. I just had all of my stuff in my hand, and I went to go. I tripped. Like, whenever he pushed me, you know, out the door, I tripped because I had all my stuff in my hands. I literally, you can see how much stuff I had in my hands. It's in my back.
You tripped with the machete in your hand.
Yeah, I went to, because he pushed me.
Can you please try to control the spit?
I can't help it. Sorry, I'm thirsty too. Listen, he pushed me, so when I went to fall, pretty much catch myself, I didn't like. I swear on everything. Put it on my daughter. I promise you. I don't even talk to him hardly.
The suspect is arrested and charged with battery and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, both felony offenses under Florida law. Deputies also learned the suspect was already out on bond for a prior similar offense, information that may be relevant during court proceedings. If convicted, each felony charge carries potential penalties of up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. This case highlights how civil disputes can quickly become criminal matters when weapons are involved. Law enforcement decisions are driven by evidence, not personal disputes.